I am making this video so I can teach you how to make the Foo face mask. This is kind of an example of what it looks like. This is a medium, which is what I will be making today. First we're going to start with our front lining. This is going to be what everybody's going to see, what's going to look pretty, you know, and whatnot. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take our pattern. I'm making a medium because I couldn't find my large. And we're going to put it up against the flat side here so we can cut all the way around. Now, the pattern says it does not have a seam allowance, so we'll have to include that ourselves. The seam allowance, as I'll explain later in the video, basically means how much extra cloth do you have so that your thread can use that space as opposed to the cloth that's going to be closer to your face. So, normally we would be using pins, but because pins create more holes in the fabric and thereby increase the chances of microparticles either entering or exiting the mask, we are going to use paper clips to ensure that we don't create more holes. And then the next thing we do, once it's all pinned into place, is we cut. You want to make sure you leave about 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch of an allowance around your pattern, just to make sure that anything you sew doesn't get smaller because you're taking up the exact fitting. There we go. And now we're going to do the same with our inner lining, which is going to be our white. Now, something that I did with the inner lining was that I folded it over top of each other twice. So that way when I cut, I got 4 different pieces. So I'll show you. So why we're doing this is because we're going to sew along these edges, as I'll show you, and this will give us 3 layers in our masks to make it safer for us and safer for our neighbors. Now the second term I'm going to teach you is called backstitching. So what that means is that we will do a couple stitches forward, we'll push our reverse, and then do a couple stitches backwards over the stitches we just did, and then let go, and then go back forward again. So like this. Go forward, and then go back, forward. What this does is ensures that it doesn't, fray apart. What we're going to do is we're going to sew along this front seam. So along the front curved part on here. What we're going to do is we're going to take our inner lining here, our front lining, and we're going to get them on top of each other. So what we're going to do is take our inner lining. This is the outer seam. Like I was saying, the seam allowance, so it takes up that fabric along the side here. Sorry, I'm left-handed. So we have 2 on each side. So that way, the seam is poking on the inside, and then we got the finished side up. Then we're going to take our front lining, with wrong sides facing out. So that's the white part. We're going to put it over top. So the seam is going over top of our finished part. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sew around the edges on this. So we'll start in one corner, go all the way around, and then we'll stop here, and then we'll put our elastic in. And I'll show you when we get there. And then we'll go down, put our elastic there, and then we'll sew all along the bottom until we get to this side, where we will stop, do a back stitch, and then we will fold it inside out and then sew this side. So I will show you. So what we'll do, forward, do a back stitch, then we will sew all along the top. Get up to the nose part, and this side down. Might get a little difficult to do, but just push on through. Alright, so now you will have 2 pieces of 10-inch elastic. What you'll do is you'll take the very end of your piece, put it right here. So you want it so that you have a little bit sticking out and the rest of it's going in. And then sew right over top of it. Then do the same for the bottom. We're going to turn, you're going to do the bottom, make sure that your elastic is out of the way so you don't accidentally sew over it. When you get to the edge here, the seam, fold it down the same way that you did at the top. And then do a back stitch. And then take it off and cut your thread. So, what you're going to do now is at the side should be a hole. You're going to turn it inside out. You can use your elastic to help you. But wait, the fun isn't over yet. What we're going to do now, take the edge, fold it in just a little bit. Gets a nice crisper look. Then we'll take our elastic, put it in, make sure it's in properly. And then we'll sew over it. as we can. Do a back stitch.